All right, y'all, welcome back to episode 2 of A3B Reacts Solo. This time it is Freshy Kanal. We got Starlord on one side, we got Captain Jack Sparrow on another. These are two characters I love. They're very near and dear to my heart. So you're up to bat, dog. I hope you got something good for us because this is a pretty good duo to have face off. I'm pretty excited about it. So let me know. Again, join the Discord. Check the comment section down below. Drop recommendations. What do y'all want to see next Friday? Because I don't have it filmed yet. I don't. So let me know in the comments below because I'm reading them. I'm liking, I'm hearting everyone. Unless you're mean. Unless you're mean, then I'm double liking it. Okay. Hold on. This is okay, well, somebody had a better costume than the other one, but this sounds very Seven Nation Army. That's a really good line to start it off. Drum line, not lyric. Jack Sparrow looks like he wants to touch me. I don't think I want him to touch me, though, I'll be honest with you.
1, 2, 3.
Ow!
Did you chart course to the best unlikable guardian of the galaxy, the mother effing starlord? I take pirates and ravage them to make it look like an art form.
Okay. Hold on.
Did you chart course?
Did you chart course to the best and likable guardian of the galaxy?
Unlikable guardian of the galaxy, the mother effing starlord.
The mother effing Starlord. Okay. So far, just setting some stuff up. I take pirates and ravage them. That's true, the Ravagers.
I take pirates and ravage them.
Space pirates.
Look like an art form. How I'm sending them starboard.
How I'm sending them starboard. I think we're just fitting in with the rhyme so far. It could be a reference to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but Peter actually played no part in all the Ravagers getting jettisoned from the ship. So I'm trying to think. I don't think he really jettisoned anybody into outer space. In fact, I think the only person that ever happened to was Yondu. Spoilers, obviously. When he was with him, and Gamora when he was with her, and he saved Gamora and he couldn't save Yondu. So interesting. And both of them either were at the time or were in the future, became in the future Ravagers. So maybe it's reference.
Starlord, I take pirates and ravage them to make it look like an art form. How I'm sending them starboard. That means the craft can even travel to space. The off and on again captain of wooden planks is some crazy. Come on.
Wooden planks is great. That's pretty good. Captain Jack Sparrow, of course, famous for never really having a ship. Every time he gets his hands on a ship, somehow he ends up getting screwed over and ending up in like a dinghy or on an island or in a life raft of some friggin' kind. But yeah, infamous for it.
Starboard, that means the craft can even travel to space. The off and on again.
Telling him his craft can't make it through space. Hell of a flex, I guess.
Like an art form, how I'm sending them starboard. That means the craft can even travel to space. The off and on again captain of wooden planks is some crazy. Come on, it's not even fun. I shoot a blast in the brakes. Looking like something that crew could ask on a date.
Damn. Okay, yeah, just saying you're literally driving wooden pieces of shit. Wooden pieces of shit compared to my ships is pretty much what he's saying.
Understand you, Captain Hook, we couldn't be savvier. You don't care about the loot unless it's booze inside. Maybe
this is all true.
if you hadn't got the moves like Jagger Stagger, then you wouldn't have been practically marooned 5 times and
Marooned 5 times. That's a Maroon 5 reference. I don't know why it's a Maroon 5 reference.
maybe if you hadn't got the moves like Jagger Stagger.
Moves like Jagger Stagger. All right, that's pretty good. That's a solid double. Moves like Jagger, a song by Maroon 5.
Then you wouldn't have been practically marooned 5 times and
Interesting reference for Starlord to be making to Jack Sparrow. I don't know why he would be bringing that up. Pretty solid double. I will say, though, something interesting about Captain Jack Sparrow is his moves like Jagger Stagger that Starlord is referencing actually is him. It's his sea legs, pretty much. If you watch him at any point in time when he's walking on a ship in the movies, he actually doesn't stagger at all. Fun, interesting fact for you. Also, if I'm breaking these down way too much, it's because when I did the initial ERB reactions, people would drag us through the mud because we didn't break down every bar individually. They'd be like, these guys are idiots. They're not understanding anything. So now you get a guy who over-explains everything. Y'all are at fault for this. You're welcome.
He was mute, then he would have more gold, less mutinies. I track 2 deaths between you and me, so back off or we can shoot for 3.
Okay. He's finding really nice flow switches. A lot of problems I have with a lot of rap battles is A lot of times they keep the same flow the entire time and they're scared to switch up there. It's very like A, B, A, B, A, B, or A, A, B, B, A, A, B, B. So it's nice to get to see somebody that completely switches their flow up like this.
If he was mute, then he would have more gold, less mutinies. I track.
Saying he talks too much.
You and me, so back off, or we can shoot for 3. I hope that eyeliner you're rocking is waterproof, and when I make you cry, I bet you look like Rocket Raccoon.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Speaking of turbos, I said, unless he wants to hop home, he should cover that leg.
Unless he wants to hop home, he should cover that leg. Oh, okay. There was a hard cut there. Just know I sat there for 40 seconds repeating the same line over and over again. This is a follow-up to the Rocket Raccoon line because Rocket is infamous for stealing people's prosthetics. Bucky's arm, he stole a guy's eye off of Atraxia, I think it was called. He stole a guy's prosthetic leg in the first Guardian. He didn't steal it. He made Peter steal it. But yeah, that's what he's referencing right here.
Speaking of turbos, I said, unless he wants to hop home, he should cover that leg.
So yeah, he's saying Rocket's going to steal the prosthetic leg and...
This giant purr's worth a jar of dirt. All this water and he'd still die of thirst. I'm not gonna...
Alright, that's probably my favorite bar so far. The Maroon 5 one was pretty good. It just didn't make a lot of sense in terms of the battle, like why he would bring up Maroon 5. This giant perv's worth a jar of dirt. Of course, referencing the jar of dirt and the fact that Jack Sparrow literally flirts with every woman around. All this water, because he's a ship captain, and he'd still die of thirst, referencing the fact that even if Jack Sparrow was surrounded by fresh water, he's still only searching for and drinking rum. So... You're gonna dehydrate yourself drinking rum.
Die of thirst. I'm not gonna be the first to give him a curse. Yes, Sparrow overboard because I'm flipping a bird.
Oh, okay. He brought it back at the end. He was kind of not the best first verse. He had a couple hits there. Yeah, that's a hell of a bar.
Be the first to give him a curse. Yes, Sparrow overboard because I'm flipping.
Sparrow overboard because I'm flipping the bird, as in flipping somebody off. That's a reference to the. I don't know what the fuck this. That's a reference to, of course, flipping the bird. That's when you flip somebody off, like Star-Lord famously does. Oh, I didn't know how this machine worked in the first Guardians movie. But at the same time, it's also a reference to, Sparrow overboard because I'm flipping the bird. You're flipping Jack Sparrow off the ship. Sparrow is a bird. You get it. The only reason I'm over-explaining this is so you don't in the comments. And on second thought, explain it in the comments anyways. Let me know if I missed anything. It's good for the algorithm.
I think my ship lacks the caliber to do damage, and you're a pinch wrong. You best start believing in tired old cannons, matey, because you're in one.
Okay, that's not a bad start. It's an interesting flow he's deciding. It's very Jack Sparrow, to be fair.
Because I'm flipping a bird.
If you think my ship lacks the caliber to do damage, and you're a pinch wrong. You best start believing in tired old cannons, matey, because you're in one.
Start believing in tired old cannons. I definitely think I'm missing something here. Start believing in tired old cannons, because I think, like, a canon is in, like, this is part of a story. The whole Into the Spider-Verse thing, like, this is canon. This is a canon event that has to happen. So I think what he's referencing here is you're in one. You're in a canon event that has to happen, and the thing that has to happen is Jack Sparrow takes down Star-Lord. At face var, what the bar is saying, he's saying you gotta believe in... old cannons. What is it?
Pinch wrong. You best start believing in
tired old cannons, because that's what is on his ship. It's a pirate ship from the 18th century, 19th century maybe. But it's an old pirate ship with old cannons. So he's saying, best believe it, because these cannons are about to kick your ass. But this is also a reference to the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie where Barbossa gets, what the hell's her name? It's not Jill. Jack and Jill, Jesus. Elizabeth Swan, when Barbossa says to Miss Swan during their meal, and she goes out and she sees everybody's a skeleton, and Barbossa walks out and he says, "You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one." One of the best lines of the first movie. Pretty good.
Some Ponce Explorer, some stowaway stowed away in one of my barrels. I forgot who you were, and I'm not even Gamora. But you're...
Oh, shit! Okay. Hi, yeah, editor's note here. It's like 1 a.m, but I did just realize another bar where editing this, Jack Sparrow just called him a Ponce Explorer. Ponce meaning like pretentious or affected. But this is also a reference to Ponce de Leon, who was pretty central to the Pirates of the Caribbean 4 on Stranger Tides plot. So famous explorer Ponce de Leon of, I think, like the 15th or 16th century. Anyways, pretty cool stuff Wanted to point it out so you don't have to. You're welcome. But so far, he's little leaguing the shit out of him is what he's trying to do. He's trying to be like, yeah, you're acting like this big hot shot. Am I supposed to know who you are? Because I have no friggin' clue so far. You're absolutely worthless. That Gamora line, though, a Gamora line, it hurt. I don't even know who you... I don't know who you are.
I forgot who you were.
I forgot who you are. I'm not even Gamora. Pretty damn good. That's gonna stink.
Always remember one Captain Jack Sparrow, my boat.
Damn! Always remember one Captain Jack Sparrow, which is also solid, which I'm just now connecting because Zoe Saldana, who plays Gamora, was in the first couple Pirates of the Caribbean, at least the first one. So that's a solid double. She's always gonna remember Captain Jack Sparrow. That's awesome.
Forgot who you were, and I'm not even Gamora. But you'll always remember one Captain Jack Sparrow.
Pretty
my
good.
Boats that flows no trouble. You got no ammo, you only blow bubbles.
Damn. You got no ammo, you only blow bubbles.
Boats that flows no trouble. You got no ammo, you only...
That's, of course, a reference to Avengers Endgame, where he goes to shoot Gamora, and Thanos uses the Reality Stone to turn the projectiles into bubbles. I am wondering what the other double there is, because I know that's a double. You only blow bubbles. I feel like there's something else there, though. Do let me know that one.
You got no ammo, you only blow bubbles. And no sun choke, but no, this bloke fumbled and eroded. Hope is so disposable. We all see things.
That's an interesting flow.
Sparrow, my boats are flow.
I row my boat so flow is no trouble. I forgot to mention that one. He's basically saying, like, Jack Sparrow, like I mentioned earlier, he's always in his own rowboat. So he's saying, so flow is no trouble, as in, like, the flow of where the ocean's going to take you. Go with the flow is a common expression. But what he's saying is also a double in terms of flow, as in how he's spitting the verse. It's no trouble. Like, he has no trouble keeping up with these bars. The flow he's delivering it with, though, is very interesting.
Trouble. You got no ammo.
You got no ammo is also a reference saying, like, you have nothing against me.
Only blow bubbles. And no sun choke, but no.
Thanos had choked,
This bloke fumbled.
but no, this bloke fumbled, and he wrote in hope. He's so disposable. That's a reference to the fact that they had Thanos completely beat in Infinity War, but Starlord was the one that messed it up, which this is one of my biggest gripes about everybody, because I see a lot of people mention how much they love the moment where Starlord turned against his dad, where his dad was like, it broke my heart to put that tumor in her head. And Starlord immediately starts shooting him up, and everybody's like, yeah, that was such a good moment. Like, he didn't care about power or anything else. He just went with his heart. And that's exactly what he does in Infinity War. And because this time it didn't work out, people hate him for it. But it was the same exact action. I rest my case. But regardless, I feel like there's something else there. I'm just not picking up on it.
And no sun choke, but no, this bloke fumbled and eroded. Hope is so disposable.
This beat in the background is interesting too.
We'll see things when we run out of beer crates. But if you think your dad's a planet, that's a bit weird, mate. I believe that he's lost it. Is there perhaps a tribe keeping you hostage?
Okay, so he's referencing ego, as I was just talking about.
We all see things when we run out of beer crates.
We all see things when we run out of beer crates, referencing to the fact that Jack Sparrow trips balls whenever he gets super drunk. And as he's saying that, it's really interesting, because one of the things he's seen in the past is little Jack Sparrows on his shoulders. If you think your dad's a planet, that's a bit weird, mate. That's fair. A demigod, too, I believe he's lost it.
That he's lost it. Is there perhaps a tribe?
Is there perhaps a tribe keeping you hostage? He's making reference to the fact of the tribe in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest? The second Pirates of the Caribbean movie, essentially, where Jack was held hostage by a tribe who believed that he was a god stuck in human form. And then we're going to eat him to free him. And that's what he's making reference to here.
They've keeping you hostage? Oh, stop it. You and your posse's ocean fodder. I'll take the Lawton and Statham and David Jones's locker. I'll be the best, a dead departure from beyond the water. Ask nicely all the road and we'll say hi to yonder for you.
Alright, guys.
Okay.
You and your posse's ocean fodder.
You and your posse's ocean fodder. I'll take the lot and stuff them in Davy Jones's locker. So he's saying, like, you guys wouldn't, you guys can last in space where there's not a lot of danger, but you guys wouldn't be able to last in the ocean. And saying he's going to stuff them to the darkest, deepest depths of the ocean, Davy Jones' locker.
That'd be the place the dead departure from.
That be the place the dead depart to from beyond the water. So he's saying, not only am I stuffing you in the deepest, darkest part of the ocean, it's where You're gonna be dead. I'm killing you is basically what he's
Beyond the
saying.
water. Ask nicely or the rodent.
Ask nicely or the rodent won't say hi to Yondu for you. Is he just saying he's gonna kill the rodent and leave Star-Lord alive? Because why would...
For you.
Alright, guys, step back.
Okay. The Guardian. Who the fuck is this? This is amazing. There's Groot, there's Rocket, there's Gamora, there's Drax. That just looks like me. Why am I in this video? I didn't consent to this. I don't know who any of these guys are in the back. Of course I recognize Star-Lord, I recognize Mantis.
Yeah, people on cargo granted. But you mentioned Gamora, so F that. To me, you're me.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, I wasn't even listening to the
Ask
lyrics.
nicely or the rodent won't say hi to Yondu for you.
Alright, guys, step back. Yeah, people on cargo granted.
People aren't cargo granted. That's a reference to something that actually wasn't in the movies, but it's a popular fan theory. I think it was supposed to be the backstory for Jack Sparrow in the first film, but they felt like it gave too much focus of the film onto him, and they wanted Will and Elizabeth to be the main characters. But the original story is the reason why Jack Sparrow was branded a pirate was because he was originally given the task of transporting 100 souls, 100 slaves, and then he realized what he was scheduled to transport, and he freed all the slaves instead, which then he was hunted by the army, branded a pirate, and they burned his ship and sunk it to the bottom of the ocean. He made a deal with Davy Jones, and Davy Jones said, hey, you get to be captain of this ship for 10 years, or whatever they mentioned in the second film, and you get your ship back, but after that, you owe me 100 souls, because that's how many slaves that he freed and saved. And the ship was risen back up from the depths of the ocean with the permanently charred black hole, hence why it was renamed the Black Pearl. I believe is the backstory of Jack Sparrow. I don't know if it's canon or not, but canon. It was a canon pun. Pretty good. I should write some stuff, but just in case you didn't know. But the famous screenshot of that is a picture of Jack Sparrow's face. I'll put it up on screen now, down there. And the caption below is Jack Sparrow saying, people aren't cargo, mate. So that's a deep dive there.
Alright, guys, step back. Yeah, people on cargo granted. But you mentioned Gamora, so...
But you mentioned Gamora, so F that. So he's about to... I don't know what is about to happen.
Your measly crew is target practice.
Your measly crew is target practice.
Weekend without libido. Any woman who ever has to hoist your sails with heave-ho.
What heave-ho? Alright, that's a bar. Any woman who would hoist your sails would heave-ho. Hoist your sails, of course, serving as a euphemism for not just hoisting your ship's sails, but also, your sails, your undergarments, essentially. Like saying any girl who exposes your dick is gonna throw up. Captain Crunch, this is getting crazy.
Any woman who ever has to hoist your sails with heave-ho.
With heave-ho's amazing.
Captain Crunch before he reloads.
Captain Crunch before he reloads. It's pretty good. Cap is in... Put a cap in him. Essentially kill him. I'm gonna kill you before you can reload because you have a one bullet gun. You can shoot one bullet at a time and then have to reload with gunpowder.
Do you really think I couldn't crush an ego?
Damn. So he's saying he has a big ego, but he's saying, I've done this before. My dad was a planet called Ego.
Oh, your franchise was fun to start. Then you're riding, walk the plank and jump the shark.
Damn. All right, this is okay. Okay, Star-Lord, hold on. We got some shit here. You're writing walk the plank and jump the shark. Two common expressions. Walk the plank is, abandoned ship, essentially. Not abandoned ship. No. that one might be coming up. You never know. Walk the plank is essentially you're kicked out. Jump the shark is like, I'm pretty sure that's, you got ahead of yourself. Term that a creative work or entity has reached a point in which it's exhausted its core intent, is introducing new ideas that are discordant with or an extreme exaggeration of its original purpose. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's interesting. So jump the shark is essentially you got away from your core values of like, this is what your series was supposed to be. This is what it's turned into because you ran out of ideas and ran this into the ground.
Your franchise was fun to start. Then you're riding, walk the plank and jump the shark. But your fifth movie was immersive. If you buy it, you know what it's like to be swindled by pirates.
Your fifth movie was immersive. If you buy it, you know what it's like to be swindled by pirates. I wonder what this is a reference to. I hated the fifth one. I thought the fifth one sucked. You know what it's like to be swindled by pirates. I assumed something happened with Johnny Depp. There has to be something here. Swindled by pirates. Oh. Oh. Are we getting a whole battle here? What?
Gibbs, plan B.
Plan B, Gibbs.
There once was a kid with no ounce of a clue.
Oh shit! What is this switch up? Hold on.
Gibbs, plan B.
Plan B, Gibbs.
There once was a kid with no ounce of a clue. Abducted and ripped from his house for the blues. Deprived from a child and he's now a buffoon. Like his brain had been drained in the fountain of youth.
Oh shit! Like his brain has been draining the fountain of youth. This is literally just telling Star-Lord's story so far.
You don't need to be visited. Based on your fate, you already live in misery. Can't call your son if you're not a son to someone. Skin through your body close the thought. Where's the mom gone?
Where's the mom gone? Oh my god.
Can't call your son if you're not a son to someone. Skin through your body close the thought. Where's the mom gone? The key to your heart.
Where's the mum gone? Of course, a reference to where's the rum gone? Why is the rum gone? I guess is the line. Which honestly is really interesting because that just reminded me of the whole where is Gamora? Who's Gamora? Why is Gamora? The key to your heart when your heart's in a chest.
We all have a partner to dance with a list. Your mating is taken away by your dad. And now she's an Mexican place on a map.
Okay.
Oh, it's me. Right with the versions is the life you lead. Drown in your sorrows like the dying at sea.
Just don't touch the rum, because that's mine, savvy.
Oh! What is happening? That was a hell of a way to switch up the flow of the song. I really like that.
Let me simplify, but you're a fickle.
Zargnuts. Drax is here.
Let me simplify, but you're a fickle guy who can't ever stick to.
Can't ever stick to or pick a side. Infamously, Jack Sparrow's the one who kind of walks the line, flips, pretends to be the good guy, pretends to be the bad guy. You never really know what side Jack's gonna be on.
Pick the side, read the dial, let the Guardians get boarding your ship. It's like we're taking over a second Disney ride.
A second Disney ride's pretty cool. Pirates of the Caribbean originally started out just as a ride at Disney World. Before it was a whole franchise.
Talking octopuses got you scared to death.
Talking Octopus got you scared to death. Davy Jones.
I threw him down to Earth when he was selling meth.
I saw that dude on Counter Earth when he was selling meth. The octopus selling drugs on Counter Earth. That's amazing.
Your entire life on a quest to extend it for execs to execute.
You spent your entire life on quest to extend it. That is so true. That is so true. Literally, that's the whole plot of the second movie. The third movie was him trying to come back to life and finish the thing that was trying to kill him. And the fourth movie is the whole Fountain of Youth thing. The fifth thing is him trying to reclaim his glory. So I guess the first and fifth aren't really about extending his life, but kind of crazy that 3 of the plots of the movies are about him trying to extend his life in some way.
Boarding your ship, it's like we're taking over a second Disney ride. The talking octopuses got you scared to death. I thought I threw him down to Earth when he was selling meth. You spent the rest of your entire life on a quest to extend it for execs to execute.
For execs to execute you, sever ties and fucking end it is of course reference to Johnny Depp infamously getting fired from his Jack Sparrow role because of the whole Amber Heard, that whole party right there. They severed ties, and Johnny Depp has vowed that he would never return. I believe it was like if they offered you $200 million and 100 alpacas, would you return? And he smiled and said, no, I would never return.
Sever ties and fucking end it.
Sever ties? Oh, right, like James Gunn did. Don't ever stop flowing.
Damn, okay. Sever ties, all right, like James Gunn did. James Gunn abandoning the Guardians. He did do Guardians 3. Originally, he got kicked entirely out of Guardians 3, and then a lot of the cast was like, no, we're not doing this without him, so they brought him back, let him do that last one, and now James Gunn is heading up the DC universe.
For execs to execute you, sever ties and fucking end it.
Sever ties? Oh, right, like James Gunn did. Don't ever stop flowing like the water wheel I run in.
I'll never stop flowing like the water wheel I run in. Reference to that scene in the second Pirates movie of them fighting over the chest. They actually showed a little shot of that earlier on here. Nice little bar there.
And like Lance's gold hidden in a ship. The guy with the eyebrows, that was limbs and we're rich.
Nah, his limbs will be rich, Adam Warlock.
Now we'll save you when you drop off the airlock door in space. No one has your face popped like popcorn. I should have fought Thor, kept us captain the captain. So do what you do best and just real distraction, eh?
I should have fought Thor, keep this captain to captain. We all know who's captain. All right, that's the end of Endgame where they're arguing over, we all know who the captain of the ship is.
I will save you when you drop off the airlock door in space. No one has your face popped.
No one hears your face pop like popcorn.
Pop.
Sound doesn't travel in space. I don't know what this... He almost had his face pop like popcorn, I guess. A couple times.
Fought Thor, kept us captain the captain. So do what you do best and just real distraction, eh?
Be a distraction. Vintage Star-Lord. Damn. God, I don't even know who I would call that for. If this was an actual rap battle with no pauses, and you just press play, that's how I used to do these. That's how I prefer to actually listen to it, is I'll listen to the whole thing through and then I go back and re-break it down. I feel like I would have given it to Jack Sparrow because of the flow switches and because he got a lot more of the crowd support. I feel like if this is two guys performing in front of a crowd, Jack Sparrow knocked this out of the park. However, if you're looking at this lyrically and breaking down each bar, I feel like I almost said James Gunn. I feel like Starlord absolutely murdered Jack Sparrow. I'm going to give it to Starlord. I think Starlord did a performance of a lifetime here. So, honestly, hats off to Freshy Kanal. But yeah, it's a hell of a song. Let me know if you guys want more Freshy Kanal in the future. Maybe it's something we can do. It won't be every week, but it will be something we kind of dabble in here and there. But I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you hitting that like button and subscribing if you're enjoying the content, because that lets me know, hey, 30 people subscribed to this video. That means I want to make more videos like this. So subscriptions mean a lot, especially based on where you subscribe from, because I get to see that metric and it tells me, hey, this person really liked this content. So I'm going to be sure to make more content like this. But until next time, thank you. And farewell. We'll come up with a better outro. Okay, we'll come up with a better outro. That's what I have for now.